We are going to be talking about content creation and how I've been creating these videos. And I think in the past 6-7 months, my content quality has increased, at least I would like to believe so. And I've been bombarded with questions like, everything about content creation. And I wanted to address all of that. Okay. So I'm going to pull out questions from the question option here, and I'm going to reply back to every single one of them. And before I begin, I want to tell you guys that it's never too late to start, because this is a question that I always get. How do I start blogging? You can just start now and be really successful at it. If you're passionate about it, just start. Don't think twice about the investment, the time, your age. They're all just side factors. Nothing is more important than your passion and what you want to do. For the past 6 months, I've been using a new camera, which I am so excited to talk about, because this was actually sent to me by the brand themselves, and I was using a DSLR before that, and I never imagined that my content would change this much by just changing the camera. And I'm really excited. Okay, so let me show you guys the camera first. So this is the camera that I've been using. This is the Nikon Z50, and the Nikon team reached out to me in January, and I think January end. And since that time, I think my blogging passion has taken new heights, because it is so easy to use. I've been using this for a long time, and it's really fun. When you're creating content, it's very important that you are also familiar with the camera, right? So I've been blogging for 10 years, and I've had DSLR for like 5-6 years. And you cannot operate a DSLR all by yourself. You need a second person, and you cannot be self-sufficient. And Aman used to help me out with all my shoots. And I think 4-5 years ago, he moved away to his hometown. And since then, I had to outsource photographers and videographers for every single shoot that I did. And my DSLR was basically rendered sort of useless because I was not able to operate them. And it's not even easy to sort of set up the camera. So when I got this camera, the Nikon Z50, I started shooting all of the content on my own, which was really amazing. And I'll dive more into the details. But yeah, that's the camera that I've been using. This is also a very frequently asked question. There are many phone apps as well, like there's Splice, there's InShot, there's Prequel. So these are a couple of apps that I keep using on and off for my story content. For the feed content, I mostly prefer using my laptop and Adobe Premiere Pro. Me and Aman started together, and we used to take pictures using our phones, and that's how we started. We had a blog, we were not on Instagram, and we used to put a phone content on our blog, and then we invested into a small camera, then we moved on to bigger cameras. But you really don't need to start with anything. But if you have to invest, if you want to invest and you want to get something that's very user-friendly, that's not very heavy on the pocket, I would really suggest Nikon Z50, because this is one camera that I've used and I've loved. And luckily, when the Nikon team reached out to me, I was in the market looking for a vlogging camera, because I wanted to be self-sufficient. I didn't want to hire videographers, and I wanted something that will be very light and easy to travel with. And because I was traveling at the time, I know travel is like a trigger word right now for all of us. But you know what? This helped me during the lockdown also. Okay, I created so much of food content. All my food content that you see, the slow motion parts of the food videos, they're all done by Z50, and that my husband helps me with. Beauty video, the reels that I've been putting out, the lipstick swatches and all of that is done exclusively by me, not even Aman. Like, he has become busy with work, so I've been doing it all by myself. The shooting, the editing, the lighting, everything, and it's really easy, trust me. To start with, I would really recommend this whole kit. This is actually the Nikon Vloggers kit. It comes with the camera, the microphone, the LED light, Gorilla Pod, and there's an also external battery that comes with it, which has been so helpful, especially for shooting beauty videos, because you guys know that I shoot at like 5-6 hours at a stretch, and my battery runs out after like 4 or 4.5 hours, because I'm doing all high quality like slow motion videos. So till the time I'm shooting, I put the other battery on charge, and by the time my current battery runs out, I just replace them. When I plan my content, what I do is I like to sit down and brainstorm and come up with some ideas. I know it's very cliched, but that's how I like to do it. And then I sort of sit with Aman. Aman has been like a pillar of strength in my life. So I discuss every single idea that I have, and even he has the ideas. He has a lot of ideas for blog. So he discusses with me, and I discuss these ideas with him, and we basically shortlist whatever feels like is gonna work. So we shortlist the ideas, we plan it out, we decide where do we want to shoot it. Especially during the lockdown, we have been shooting all the content at home. So we basically decide where it will be very feasible for us to shoot. For me, I have been shooting in the bedroom a lot because my home office has been taken over by Aman. So I shoot in the bedroom, and I quite like it because it's very comfortable, cozy. I sit on my bed and I shoot. And when I was shooting outdoors, I used to maybe reach out to a certain location and ask them if it's okay if I shoot there. I'll give them the credits, and that's how it basically works. Alright, so Aman takes my pictures, of course, and he helps me out with a lot of content that I cannot do myself. But most of the content I've been doing myself, and I'm really proud of it because I'm sort of self-sufficient now. Because I used to outsource a videographer and photographer before my wedding, and I have not been doing that for a long time. So I'm really happy about that. Well, a lot and not a lot, both. So let me elaborate on that before anybody gets the wrong idea. He helps me a lot with ideation, and then he helps me with shooting also when I'm shooting food content, because I need a second person. I can do it by myself also, but he likes to help, and I love that. For beauty videos that I've been doing, I do it all by myself because he has been busy with his work, and I sort of don't want to waste my time. So I create content, and I've been wanting to do that for the longest time, but there was so much work. I was so bombarded with work that I never used to get time for organic content, and now that I have, I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm gonna answer that in two parts actually. Years and years of experience, really. Like, I've been shooting for 10 years. I've been in front of the camera, and I've become camera friendly now because when the camera starts, I don't feel nervous. I don't feel like, you know, how I should pose, because it comes with experience, you know. For me at least, it came with experience. So that's the first part. And secondly, this camera has a face detection mode, and first time when I started shooting, I did not turn that mode on, and I realized that, you know, although the image was very crisp and beautiful, it's not the best for skin texture. So the moment I turned out the face detection feature, oh my god, the face, like, everything is sharp, but the face is just as it looks in reality. So it looks good, it looks nice, and luckily I'm blessed with good skin these days, so that has not been a problem. So the close-up shots, basically, that's what it's all about. Currently I'm using a Gorilla Pod because it's very easy to sort of travel with, sort of set up anywhere. This is the original one, and there's a huge difference between the original and the fake one. Trust me, I've had both, and definitely prefer the original one. So my beauty videos, I've been using just my ring light and my room's light. So I turn on all the lights in my room. There's a chandelier, and there are like ceiling lights. So I turn all of that on, and I turn on my ring light, and that's all I need. But for other purposes, as in for vlogging, for the pantry video that I did, and a lot of videos that you've seen recently which are not beauty videos, so I use this LED light that's fixed on top of the camera. So this also comes in the vlogger's kit, and this is by a brand called Amaran or Aperture. So I'm gonna leave this here so that you guys can see. For the ring light, I bought it almost, I think, 2 years ago if I'm not wrong, and I didn't buy it online, so I can't really give you a link, but I bought it for 10,000. It's from a brand that I don't remember the name of. It's Tulifo or something like that. I don't even remember. But there are various kind of ring lights that you can find, ranging from 3,000 to 30,000. There's no limit. Like, whatever your budget is, go for it and just start. Okay, this is the mic that I'm using. I keep the setup the same all the time because it's really easy, you know, just switch it on and just start shooting. So this is the mic that I'm using. This is called Saramonic mic VMic Mini. This is how the mic looks, but then we have like a cover. Basically cancels out extra noise and makes the voice more clear and crisp. I really don't think a lot about backdrop. I just take the natural backdrop, the natural setting that I have in my house, and that's how I shoot. Although I do have a backdrop set up in my office, in my home office, so I have like a gray backdrop and a white backdrop. So if that's something that you want to invest in, definitely go for it. I was using it very frequently when my house was not done, when I had newly moved in. But now that my house is a little done, I feel like it adds more character to the video, right? There's not much you need to do. You just need a white wall, just set up in front of that. You don't really need to do a lot. Like, just get a tripod, a camera, and you can even shoot with your phone, of course, but I never shoot with my phone. especially video content, because the quality differs a lot. Like when I'm showing you some product, I want it to be in focus, I want my makeup to be in focus, I want me to be in focus all the time, and the camera that I'm using helps me a lot with that, because it has face detection, it has autofocus mode, it has inbuilt filters. Even we have a lot of filters. You have black and white mode, you have different kind of filters that you get on Instagram, that kind of filters, and it's really amazing. You can use that directly and shoot. The investment that I made when I started 10 years back was nothing, literally nothing, zilch, zero. When I started, we had phones. Everybody has smartphones. We were taking pictures with that. Aman made me a website where I started writing. It was my own very blog. It was on blogger.com, I believe. We started investing as we started earning from it after I think 2 or 3 years. So we got a small camera, then we got a bigger camera. So investment came from the earning that we made. We didn't make any initial investment, but of course, these days it's different. You need to start with an impact. So if you really want to invest, I would highly recommend like Vlogger's Kit, because okay, so let me tell you something. So the camera itself comes for 85,000, just the camera with one battery, with one SD card, and I think the wire, and there's a camera bag as well. And the whole Vlogger's Kit, like the GorillaPod, the mic, the LED light, the extra battery, all of that, I think the whole value is 1,12,000 if I'm not wrong. And Nikon is offering the entire Vlogger's Kit for 89,990, which is basically 90,000, and you get like 20% discount. So I think that's a great amount if you really want to invest and start properly. So invest in this Nikon Vlogger's Kit, because honestly, I recommend it 100%. When I want to talk about something, I want to know that this is something that I'm recommending that people would buy, and they'll actually think, oh my god, yes, this is good, this is something right she recommended. I know that money doesn't grow on trees, and I personally know the value of money. So that's why I'll honestly suggest, instead of a DSLR, get this camera. It will really help you go a long way. Yes, I do. Not all of them. The videos that I shoot with videographers, outsourced videographers, they edit the video. I just tell them some changes if I want to after the edits, or some instructions if I want to incorporate before the edit starts. But all the videos that I've seen in the lockdown, they have been edited by me. I love video editing. I love image editing. Editing is something that I'm really, really good at, I feel. And that's why I love doing it myself. Yes, I did. YouTube, trust me. So Adobe Premiere Pro is something that I learned entirely on YouTube. I was doing it all by myself, but one day I felt like, you know what, I can really improve on my editing and I need to learn, but I didn't know where to learn from. So I started Googling and I started searching on YouTube, and I literally sat down for 12 hours straight and I saw 10 or 12 videos for 1 hour each, and I learned the entire thing. Everything you want, you can learn online. Trust me. YouTube is like a gold mine. Tripod, I would really recommend the GorillaPod because it's easy to travel with mostly. You know, the ring light also comes with a tripod, but the tripod is like so bulky, and it's like you need like a full-fledged carry-on bag to carry the ring light itself, and it's just bulky. It's not easy to move around in the house also. This can take actually 3 kgs of weight, so that's amazing. Put on the video mode and start shooting. There's nothing wrong with using your phone if you cannot afford a camera. That's completely alright. That was me at one point. When I started, me and Aman, we both could not afford a camera. So we started with our phones, and that it not even like a good phone. It was like a very normal, I don't know which brand, even Nokia, I guess. And I was shooting with that phone. Imagine. Can't really shell out for that. Then your phone is good enough. Like, try and start saving for a really good camera. I think that's what I would recommend. Instead of getting like a cheaper camera, start saving, and I think after 2-3 months or 4 months or even 6 months, who the hell cares? You know, just save up and buy the camera of your dreams. I use Lightroom app on my phone. It's a really good app. I used to use a Snapseed also in between, but now I've sort of grown out of it. So only app that I've been using is Lightroom, and trust me, everything you want you can do on Lightroom. So I've really been enjoying that app. It's not an effect. It's the inbuilt camera feature of slow motion video recording. You see this? This is one of the footage that I shot day before yesterday. See, this is in slow-mo. This is how I shoot. It's not something that I edit and I put like the slow motion effect later. Slow motion is the effect that I'm shooting in. This lens can be removed, and I don't think I've seen in any other vlogger's camera. you can remove this lens and you can use any other Nikon lens that you have, any Nikon lens on this little camera body. How cool is that? You only need this FTZ adapter. So basically, okay, let me give you guys a little insight. Let me tell you guys a little technicality. The mount that this camera body has is called Z mount or Z mount, and the other lenses that comes in Nikon brand are all F mount lenses. The FTZ adapter, what this does is basically it bridges the gap between both the different mounts. So you can use all your F mount lenses on this Z mount camera. This is one thing that I really wanted to show you guys. So why is this camera makes you self-sufficient and it's easy to use? Mostly because look at this. So I can see myself while shooting, and I can just of course it has autofocus mode, but in case I want something else to be in focus, I can just tap on it and it focuses immediately. It's super easy to use, and this is one feature that I feel like this is my favorite feature for sure. If you have your Instagram set up as a business profile, you will see insights. So please go check insights, because I recently was talking to my sister. She also has a business page and she also gets insight, but she was not looking into it. So basically you have to look at the insights and see at what time people come online and check your content, and just come online and chill. And what kind of content is getting the maximum reach, what kind of posts are getting saved and shared and liked and commented on. So you basically have to see what post is performing well and create more of that if you really want to grow your Instagram and keep your audience entertained. I look into my insights a lot, and I really it gives me a lot of insight about what to create content, what kind of content to create, and what kind of content my audience is looking for. So that really helps me out with creating content, and that's like one thing that I always keep in mind. You can basically reach out to the Nikon team and they'll guide you because the Nikon stores, all the Nikon stores are currently having this offer, the bloggers kit they're selling. So any Nikon store, I think you can get it. There are like millions of them. So just reach out to Nikon, DM them. I'm sure they'll get back to you.